Hello, hello, hello. Bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir. Comment allez? Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday. So, tonight we'll be doing synonyms, all right? So, I wrote some words on the board. What we're going to try to do, we're going to try to compare them and figure out which word means what. So, if you guys can please share the live, invite a friend. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds. I'll be right back. If tonight is your first time watching us, welcome. All right, I am back. So again, welcome guys, welcome guys. We are going to start, okay? So as on a fait synonyme. Qui ça synonyme vle di, okay? On dit que ou pas jamais entendre mot ça. Okay? Now, you can hear the word similarity. Yon bagay ki similar, okay? Something that is alike. Something that means the same thing. Perfect example. Sim du consacre Diana. You look beautiful, okay? So, qui synonyme beautiful? Gorgeous, okay? Tous les deux vle di même bagay la, alright? So, again, before we start, I want to shout out happy birthday to Colbert. May God bless you, protect you, guide you. And also, guys, before I start, if everyone can write happy birthday for me, I would really appreciate it because one of our own is celebrating his birthday tonight. So, God bless. So, we're going to start with the first word. Compensate for labor, okay? Compensate for your labor, okay? Now, we're gonna be doing a short quiz tonight, okay? Aswe ama fon ti quiz ensemble avec nous. So, m toujou ba nou mot vocabulaire. Mwen ta reme wè, qui est-ce qui toujours ap suivre moi les m'écrit mot yo? Est-ce que nous vraiment étudier yo vwe, okay? So, mwen ta reme chaque moun, si vous pon papier devant, ou prend yon plume ou bien yon crayon, you're gonna write number 1, okay? Compensate for your labor. What does compensate for your labor mean? Qui ça compensate for your labor vle di? Number 1, does it mean buy gift? Number 2, pay for delivery? Number 3, pay for your work. So what I want you guys to do, I want you to write number 1. What do you think compensate for your labor means? Okay? So, wap pon papier, wap ekri numéro 1. Qui so pense mot compensate for your labor vle di? Est-ce que vle di buy a gift? Or pay for delivery? Or pay for your work? What does the word compensate for your labor means? So I want everyone to share this live for me. Everyone share the live and then write happy birthday Colbert. All right. So number 1, compensate for your labor. What does it mean? Does it mean number 1, buy a gift? Number 2, pay for delivery? Or number 3, pay for your work? What does compensate for your labor? What does it mean? So actually number 3, I don't know what is number 3. You gotta write number 1 et puis mot que vous pensez vle dire. What does the word compensate for your labor mean? So if anyone is celebrating their birthday, say it's your birthday and I will give you a birthday shout out, all right? So là, you nan élève nou ap celebre fête yo, I make sure that you feel like I am celebrating you as well. I make sure I send back the love, all right? So if you are celebrating, I'm celebrating with you, all right? So number 1, compensate for your labor means what? Jean Wilson, welcome back, my dear. I'm glad to have you tonight. So what does the word compensate for your labor? So pas juste écrit phrase là, écrit numéro 1 et puis écrit qui sont pensé le vle di. Okay? Write number 1 and then write which one you think is the answer. Buy a gift, pay for delivery, or pay for your work. I'm going to compensate you for your labor. Compensate for your labor. So very good. Moun ki ekri pay for your work lan, that's exactly what it means because labor vle di travail. Okay? So pou ki so pense yo bo Labor Day? Labor Day, jou travailleur. Alright? So the word labor means work. Compensate, to pay someone for something. Alright? Number 2, it's adequate. What does the word adequate mean? Adequate. Adequate. That's a schwa. Adequate. Domlash Ferdinand, welcome back, my dear. It's been a while. Okay, what does the word adequate means? You're gonna write number 2. Do you think it means insufficient? Insufficient, old, or it's rotten. When Mosa, I'm going to do that be rotten, about rotten, rotten. Talk about rotten. It's rotten, or it's enough. What does the word adequate mean? Does it mean insufficient? Does it mean old? Does it mean it's rotten or insufficient or it's enough? What does the word adequate means? Number 2, does the word adequate vle di it's enough, insufficient, old, or rotten? Number 2, adequate. What does the word adequate means? We're doing synonym tonight. Kisak synonym na. Words that are alike. What does the word adequate means? So tout moun ki travay nan medical mwen te expect pou nou tout tagi ta egri mo sa yo 1, 2, 3. Because I'm pretty sure that you guys heard of this word all the time. Adequate or inadequate. So if something is adequate, what does it mean? Does it mean insufficient? Does it mean old? Does it mean rotten? Or does it mean enough? So very good. Moun ki ekri enough yo, that's what the word adequate means. So if something is inadequate, ça veut dire that's not enough. Very good. Number 3, which, okay? Moun ki pa kon koman yo repon question yo, okay? Leo do which is not. Sometimes, like when you are answering questions, they will say to you, which of the following should not, could not, would not, does not. Okay? So, therefore, y ap chèche négatif nan nan men ou. Okay? Gen pil moun, yo telman réfléchi au lieu pou yo pran the best answer, they try to get the good answer. But in this case, we're looking for the best answer, all right? Which is not synonym. Effect and effect. Pursue and follow. Down, descend. Which is not a synonym. Effect and effect. Pursue and follow. Down and descend. Which is not a synonym. Which is not a synonym. Effect and effect. Pursue and follow. Descend and down. Number 3. Are we doing 3? Yes. Which is not a synonym. Effect and effect. Pursue and follow, descend and down. Which is not a synonym. Effect and effect. pursue and follow, down and descend. Which is not a synonym? Saviol, how come you're not sharing my life? Which is not a synonym? Very good. Effect and effect. Okay? Léo do which is not a synonym. Ça veut dire que which of them are not similar? Which of them are not alike? Okay? So, descend veut dire descend. Okay? Down veut dire descend. And then we have pursue. If the police is pursuing the suspect, so therefore the police is following the suspect. So pursue and follow, they pretty much means the same thing. And effect, it's not the same thing. L'on bagay affecté ou, l'on jwen un effect don bagay, c'est pas même bagay. Alright, so the correct answer is effect and effect. That's a schwa. Effect, effect. Alright? Very good. Next, what is another word for larger? What is another word? Number 4. What is another word for larger? Dimension, expand, reduction, or wiser? What is another word for larger? Is it dimension? Is it expand? Is it reduction? Or is it wiser? What is another word for larger? Dimension, expand, reduction, or wiser? What is another name for larger? What is another word for larger? Is it dimension, expand, reduction, or wiser? What is another word for larger? I know my students are very smart. So yes, the correct answer is expand, okay? Dimension le dit dimension. It has nothing to do with that, okay? So if I want to expand my business, ça veut dire que moi je veux grandir business moi, okay? So, si moi grandir business moi, m'pas dire comme ça que I'm going to make the business go big. No. Get quelques more vocabulary, Miss Midlin, boy, use it. I'm going to expand my business. Or I'm going to expand my brand, okay? Ça veut dire que on va grandir business là, alright? Very good, guys. Next word. Synonym. Give me a synonym for the word allege. Allege. Tell me the synonym for the word allege. Is it helpless? Is it accused? Is it throw away? Or is it address? Tell me a synonym for the word allege. Is it helpless? Is it accused? Is it throw away? Or address? Another word. Dis-moi l'autre mot qui veut dire allege. Est-ce que c'est helpless? Don't worry about the rest. Après, on va nous toute définition. Okay, guys? Is it helpless, accused, throw away, or address? Tell me another word for allege. Allege. Tell me another word for allege. Is it helpless, accused, throw away, or address? You are helpless. Did they accuse you of something? Did you throw something away? Or who's going to address it? Tell me another word for my peer. It's not excuse, it's accuse. Et pas excuse, non, nous est sous tableau. It's accused, okay? helpless, accused, throw away, or addressed. Okay? Tell me another word that means allege. 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 Is it helpless, accused, throw away, or address? Tell me another word that means allege. Okay? Dis-moi un autre mot qui voulait dire allege. Tell me another word that means allege. So keep writing and I'll get back to you guys. Keep writing. Okay, so the answer is pay for your work, accused. No, guys. Helpless, dimension. No, it's not dimension. So the answer is accused. Okay? Allege. Okay? What are you alleging? Qui sont insinué? Are you accusing me? Okay? That's what you are alleging. C'est ça que vous dit. So, si I'm alleging something, ça veut dire que, yes, c'est accusé qui m'a accusé. Okay, that's an accusation. If someone alleged that you did something, yes, they are accusing you. Okay? That's what the word allege means, to accuse. Next, tell me another word that means for cleanse. Tell me another word that means cleanse. Tell me another word that means clench. Tell me another word that means clench. Number 1, hold tight. Number 2, let go. Number 3, climb. Number 4, push or apart. Tell me another word that means clench. 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 Write another word that means clench. Is it? Let me put it down so you guys can see carefully because I have a feeling. Nou pa wè bien. Ki sa mot clench vle di? Bon mon lot mot ki vle di clench. Est-ce que c'est hold tight? Let go. Climb. Apart. So if I say I'm going to clench onto something, what am I going to do? Am I going to hold tight? Am I going to let go? Am I going to climb? Or am I going to push or go apart? So what is another word for clench? Clench. Hold tight. Climb. Push or apart. Tell me another word that means clench. Hold tight. Let go. climb, push, or apart. So if you are clinging to something, what are you doing? I know some people who cling onto a lot of things. Qui sa mot clinge veut dire? What does the word cleanse mean? Write another word that means cleanse. Write another word that means cleanse. So the answer is hold tight. So if you are clinging onto something, you are holding tight, okay? Now, when you say someone is clinging to someone, ça veut dire que en bon créole, sou gon ménage, ou bien, ou gon moun ou reme, right? Moun nan kite ensemble avò, ou si la pense ensemble avec moun sa, ok? Les moun sa parle ou toujours penser que c'est de ou même la parler c'est avò. You are clinging onto something. You are clinging onto memories, okay? Some people, like if they have a loved one, okay? Si yo gen maman yo, ou bien papa yo, frère yo, soeur yo, ke yo konne yo reme, on dit que moun sa li mouri. They are clinging to the fact that the person is not here. But to them, it seems like the person is still alive. So you are clinging to memories, okay? So, sous son moun que ou pas jamais retire moun sa nan tête ou toujours vivre dans le passé, you are clinging, you are holding tight to something. All right? Okay. Tell me another word that means extend. Tell me another word that means to extend. To extend. If I expand, no, get expand to make larger. If you get extend. Is it reduce? Stand, export, or stretch? Tell me another word that means extend. Reduce, stand, export, or stretch? Which one means extend? Is it reduce, to stand, export, or stretch? What is another word for extend? Bam yon lot mo ki vle di extend. Is it reduce? Is it stretch? Is it export? Or is it stand? Tell me another word that means extend. Extend. Tell me another word that means extend. Asimeus. Hi, teacher. Teach is a verb. Tell me another word that means extend. What is another word that means extend? Is it stretch, reduce, export, or stand? I am very proud of you guys. So the answer is stretch. Okay? Now, swap expand. Wap grandi. Wap laji, right? Swap extend. Wap detire. You are stretching. All right? So very good, guys. So these are some of the vocabulary that we've done in the past. So I'm going to go over them with you, okay? The word compensate, okay? Même si que ou pas comprendre qui ça mot anglais ça veut dire, en nous sérieux. L'aime garder, compenser, right? So si m'a compenser, all right? What does the word compensate means? N'dareme you know étudier écrit, what does the word compensate means? Can someone tell me what the word compensate means? What does the word compensate means? The word compensate, what does it mean? So if you are compensating, what are you doing? Can someone write down what the word compensate means? To compensate, what does it mean? What does the word compensate means? What does the word compensate means? So if I am compensating you, what am I doing? What does the word compensate mean? So monkey na nursing you, okay? I'm pretty sure that some of you guys under this live, right? So when you talking about metabolic acidosis, metabolic alkalosis with compensation, what does the word compensate means? Dédommager, very good. Compenser, dédommager. That's what the word compensate means, right? So with this one, compensate for your labor. Okay? The word labor veut dire travail. But then again, labor veut dire accouchement. Okay? Now, si je dis comme ça que I'm in labor. Okay? Moi, nan tranche m'bral accoucher. Now, nan sens ça, li ba veut dire accouchement. Yon seul mot dans langue anglaise a plusieurs définitions. C'est gens que vous appliquez là qui bal définition. Okay? So if someone is compensating you for your labor, they are rewarding you for your work. That's what it means. To compensate someone for their labor is to reward them for their work. The word compensate means rewarding. All right? Buy gift. Gift veut dire cadeau. So compensating and buying gift does not have anything in common. So that's not it. Pay for delivery, okay? Now, li pa bon. Yes, the word labor veut dire accouchement pour l'accoucher, but in that case, who are you going to compensate for giving birth? No. So, the best one right here is pay for your work. Paye pour travail, okay? Then we have the word adequate, okay? Adequately, okay? The word adequate means enough. Okay, it's adequate. That's enough. Okay, so si m'dou kon sa, it's inadequate. Li pa suffi, li pa assez. It's not enough. Okay, adequate, enough. Inadequate, not enough. All right, insufficient, ça va bon du tout, because this means not enough. So if something is insufficient, okay, now on dit que ou est mon so va te comprendre ni. Sou retire in nan. The word sufficient veut dire un bagay qui suffit, un bagay qui assez. So therefore, if it's sufficient, it's enough. If it's insufficient, that's not enough. All right? Old. Old veut dire un bagay qui ancien. Okay? It's old. Li ancien. Okay? It's rotten. Something that is rotten, un bagay qui gâté. If it's rotten, li gâté. All right? Or it's enough. That's the best one. It's enough, so it's adequate. All right? Or another word for the word old. Ma pou ki eski toujwa pay attention, okay? Dim yon lot more ki vle di old. Tell me another word that means old. Write down for me another word that means old. Okay? Ekri yon lot more ki vle di old. Write down another word that means old. Le silence. What did you write? So, pour moun compensate yo. The best answer is rewarding. The word compensate means to reward. Tell me another word that means old. Very good. Ancient. If something is ancient, ça veut dire on bagay ki ancien. On bagay ki old, okay? This building is ancient, okay? L'on dit ça, on dit ancient. Ancient. N. C'est un coup dit N, c'est un coup dit N, but on va dire N sous l'angle ou dit l'angle gauche, ou dit ancient. Okay, this building is ancient. This building is old. That's an era. Okay, something that is old. Very good. Very good. Okay, so what does the word effect mean? Qu'est-ce qui a dit ça mot effect vle di? That's an effect. What does the word effect mean? Old probably di mature. If someone is mature, that doesn't mean you are old. You can be young and mature. And you can be old and mature. So, all right. So what does the word effect mean, guys? What does the word effect means? Yeah, age can be another one. Yeah, age mean old. Okay. It has age. Okay, living ancien, living old. Elderly pa la dan la. No. No. Elderly vle di grand moun. Okay? No. But in this, we were talking about something that is like, not necessarily you growing old, but something like in modern time. Like, tendez bien, m'ba di affect. Mwen di effect. What does the word effect mean? Right here. Affect. Get affect, get effect. I'm talking about effect. What does the word effect mean? That's an effect. Don't let the effect affect you. What does the word effect mean? Esther, very good. Okay, very good. That's a beautiful answer. Effect mean an action or other cause. That's what it means. Okay? An action or other cause. But m'expliquez nou bagay, guys. Okay? Let moun di nou kon sa ke, what does the word effect mean? Pa di m effet, because mwen pa di ou pou traduil. Mwen di tell me what it means. There is a big difference when you are translating and when you are interpreting. Okay? Gen moun ki ka translate, men yo pa ka explique yo moun. Okay? M ka traduit yon bagay pou, men sa va vle di ke m ka explique li. Gon grand différence. Okay? So, le wak ese translate something for someone ou suppose explique moun nan. Okay? So, Esther, very good. Okay, next. Affect. What does the word affect means? Neji wrote, effect is a result of something happens. Ça peut pas dire something happening, plutôt. Pas dire something happens. These something's happening or something that had happened. That had happened or happening. Ki sa mo affect vle di? I can see that this thing affects you. So ki sa mo affect vle di? What does the word affect mean? What does the word affect mean? Affect pa vle di affection. Affect. I know I'm dealing with a bunch of smart people here. Okay, guys, come on. I want you guys to write. Don't be embarrassed. What does the word affect mean? So I know if I do something to you, that's going to affect you. Okay? If I do something good for you, that will affect you, right? If I do something bad, right, that will affect you in a negative way. Okay? So now tell me, what does the word affect mean? Affect probably the affection or love. That's not what it means. What does the word affect mean? Jimmy, I just love that, okay? He just used the word effect into the definition of affect. Yes, an effect has an effect on, something that has an effect on, okay? Like, for example, your emotion. If I'm going to do something that's going to make you feel a certain way, that means that it's going to affect you. Okay? Now, si m konen ke ou care pou mwen fon bagay ki blesse ou, of course li pral affecte ou. That's what the word affect means. Because how m konen pral affecte ou? Se emosyon ki pral vin derrière sa m pral fè. Okay? Now, for example, today is whose birthday? Today is Colbert's birthday, right? Let's say like I knew today was his birthday and I decided not to say anything about it, okay? As much as I know he cares and he supports what I'm doing, I know in a way it's going to affect him. You know why? Because like if she knows I care for her and she says she care about us, she knows it's my birthday. She could have said a happy birthday at least. So that brings out an emotion. So yes, it's going to affect the person. All right? Very good. So next, pursue. Pursue vle di ki sa. If I am pursuing you, I am following you, okay? Follow vle di suivre. Don't follow me, pas suivre mwen. All right? Down. Descend, okay? Now, are you going down or are you going up? Wap descend ou bien wap monte, okay? If I feel like you are ascending, so I'm going to have to descend. Si m santi wap monte, ma pou oblige descend, because the word ascend vle di monte, descend vle di descend. Very good. Then we have the word dimension. What does the word dimension mean? Effect means consequence of an action. It's something that has effect on your emotion. Yes, that's what it is. That's what the word affect. Guys, mwen pa vle nou confuse more affect avec effect. Effect avec affect, c'est pas même bagay. Yon pote émotion, l'autre nan li même nan, c'est une action li bagay, deux bagay différents. Affect is bad feeling of something. No, pas the affect is bad feeling. Affect is something that brings an emotion. Affect can be good or bad. Okay? Okay. Dimension. Ki sa mo dimension vle di? What does the word dimension mean? Tell me what the word dimension means. What does the word dimension? Ki sa mo dimension? Dimension. That's a dimension. What does the word dimension mean? Ki as ki ka din sa mo dimension vle di? Yes, effect can be good. It can be bad. Yes, it can. Let me give you guys a perfect example pour nous comprendre plus bien. COVID-19. Gen moun li affecté yo pour le bien, gen moun li affecté yo pour le mal, right? So if you are someone that lost your job, you are jobless, or if you lost your home, or like if you're unable to go see your families, Yes, that's a bad effect. Ça son mauvais gens qui l'affecte. OK? Now, moun que li affecté dans sens bien, right? Gen moun qui décide pour créer business yo, gen moun qui fait plus l'argent et comme ça tout, gen moun que Covid lan vin fait yo à la prendre bagay que yo pense yo pas ta pas prendre. OK, Covid lan vin créer des temps côté que grand pile ba yo ka apprendre online, but before they couldn't. All because of what? All because of times. Okay, so Corona made it possible for so many people to learn whatever they needed to learn online. So yes, in a way, it is a good effect. But the bad effect is when you cannot go and visit your family, your loved one, or if you lost your job, or if you lost your home. Okay, so it can be a good feeling. It can be a bad feeling when you're talking about effect. Dimension means size of something. I like that. A measurable extent of something, kind, such as length. Very good. Woo! A measurable extent, same thing. Okay, very good. Très bien. What does the word expand? Expand veut dire grandir. Okay, so if you are trying to expand your home, what we say grandir kaila, what fait grand. If you are adding more rooms, so wap ajoute plus chambre, on dit que wash ton kay pour qu'on gen basement, right? Wap fait basement la den, wap grandi cuisine nan, you are expanding your home, okay? Expand means to make larger, all right? And then we have reduction. The word reduction veut dire réduit, to make smaller, okay? So if I am reducing on the time you and I used to meet all the times, right? For example, we meet every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7:30. So now if I say, guys, from now on, we're going to meet every Mondays and every Fridays. That's a reduction because right now you're getting less hours. So option moins slur non bagay, c'est réduit. It's called a reduction, all right? So option plus slur, okay? Wap augmenter, it's called an augmentation. Augmentation, augmenter, reduction, réduit. All right? And then we have a wiser. If you are wiser, you are smart. If you are brighter, you are smart. Jean Wilson, your daughter, she is wise, li intelligent. Okay? Or she is bright, li intelligent. Okay? The word wise means smart. You are wiser or intelligent. You are brighter or intelligent. All right? And then we have the word allege. What are you insinuating? If I am alleging something, that's making an accusation, okay? So si m'a allege un bagay, son accusation, oui, all right? Helpless. Sou son moun ki helpless, ou pa ge aide, non? Okay, ou sans aide, you are helpless, okay? You cannot do anything, okay? Right now, there are some people in Haiti that are helpless. So they are counting on us to help them. Why? Because down there, there's no jobs. The economy is bad. We don't have a government. Our president is dead. So therefore, yes, we have 70 to 80% of the population that are helpless. Okay? Ou pata dem di that is helpless. Laissez un seul bagay ou di that is. Laissez plusieurs bagay li pluriel ou di that are. That are helpless. Okay? You're sans espoir. That's what the word helpless means. Accused. Okay? Now, if you look at the word accused, ou mette ed, okay, ça veut dire que li nan passé. S'il te nan présent, badab di accused, ndap di accused. Then we have the word throw away, jeter. Throw it away, jeter. Then we have address. Address, gen moun ki ka pense ma pale de adresse, okay? Now, if I say to you guys, the president of the United States is about to address his people. Ça veut dire que Président États-Unis pral adresser peuple. So if I am addressing you right now, I am talking to you. I am addressing you. Okay, m'a communiqué ensemble avant. I am addressing you. All right? So, si m'dou konsa ke come to my address. Vin nan adresse mwen, vin la kay mwen. But si m'dou konsa ke I will address you tomorrow. Ça c'est pas adresse. Ça veut dire que m'a pas là avant demain. All right? And next we have the word clench. Clench mean hold tight. I have to clench onto the memory, okay? We have to clench onto our family. Ça veut dire que et pour nous kebe du, et pour nous kebe famille nous du, kebe mémoire yo du. To clench into something is to hold tight. Let go. Quitter aller. Push, pousser, apart, pas ensemble, diviser. If something is apart, they are divided. Okay? And then we have the word extend. If I am extending something, I am stretching. M'a détiré. I want to take this time to thank each and all of you guys tonight. If tonight was your first time assisting this live, I want to welcome you. My name is Myrdelyn. We meet every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7:30. If you have not subscribed with me on YouTube after this live, go to YouTube, type my name. That's MYRDELINERAYMOND. That's how we be able to subscribe with me. Si à soi c'est première fois sur page ça va faire. Wap monter sous cette page là. Wap cliquer like et wap cliquer follow. Each time we're live, you will get a notification, okay? So, si c'est première fois sur YouTube, hit on the subscribe button and make sure the notification bell is on, all right? So guys, ou même qui t'a aimé pour un coup privé ensemble avec moi, chaque lundi, chaque mardi à 10h du matin ou chaque mercredi, chaque jeudi à 5h dans l'après-midi. Ou chaque mardi, chaque jeudi à 7h du soir, contactez-moi sur WhatsApp 617-419-5381. Now, m'a parlé ensemble avec moun Saint-Thomas yo. Moun qui toujours c'est ouais pour yo. Commencez 1er octobre. Ou même qui peut comprendre vaccin COVID-19 là, des profils pour résidence yo pas pour vous. C'est pas Midlin qui dit, c'est immigration qui dit. So, think about it. No vaccines, no green card, all right? Starting from October 1st. And also, ou même qui a mauvais crédit, cas grave, parce que vous pouvez commencer à checker sous crédit kounya, ok? So mind you, kounya m'gon spécial. Ou même qui a mauvais crédit, m'pa parler avec moun qui a student loans, ok? Student loans pas la donne. Ou même qui a mauvais crédit, pour 1 semaine seulement, m'a fixé crédit pour $450. Maximum 6 mois seulement. Within 6 months, wapre le mois dim teacher, you are the best when it comes to credit repair. Mabdou, yeah, I know. I don't want to brag about it, but I know. Contactez-moi sur WhatsApp 617-419-5381. Ou même qui peut fin fil TPS ou $500 que nous faisons. N'a fait des demandes sociales pour, n'a fait des demandes cap travail pour, et puis n'a fait TPS pour correctement. 617-419-5381. Ou même qui ont mauvais résumé cap batou. Chaque fois que tu passes, gade, yo ba j'aimerais l'eau. Contactez-moi. I can help you. 617-419-5381. And also, ou même qui t'a remis for a non-profit organization, call me on WhatsApp. I can help you. 617-419-5381. And also, ou même qui t'a remis comment yo fixer crédit, ou t'a remis acheter software là, relève sur WhatsApp 617-419-5381. Colbert, happy birthday, my dear. May God bless you. May He add many more years to your life. I'm happy. I'm so proud of you guys. Keep it up, guys. Please share the live for me. Share it in groups. Share it on WhatsApp. Share it with your friends, your family. Don't worry about what's behind me after this live. I will post everything up for you guys. Stay positive. Have a wonderful night. God bless.